Foreskin, the mighty foreskin, my penis sleeps tonight.
I peel my smeg away. In the foreskin, the mighty foreskin, the lion sleeps tonight.
In my morning.
That was just to confuse you.
And it did.
Let's see.
Welcome to the podcast, everybody.
You started recording. Okay.
I purposely did it without you.
Good.
You noticing.
That's delightful.
It is episode whatever. Do you know what episode it is?
It's episode 14.
14?
Yeah, because the last one was the one where I talked about redacted. You have to go to the end of podcast 13 to find out what was so risque.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you remember what it was?
I do. We talked about... And then we did, and then we talked about, and then
But then we also talked about.
Okay, that's not cool.
And then your dad's views on.
Okay, let's not fucking bring that shit into it.
And then your mom's views on your dad's views on.
Okay, well that's justified.
Yeah.
Also, we're back, everybody. We took a hell of a hiatus.
Yeah, it was like 4 months maybe.
Unplanned hiatus.
Yeah.
But,
what even happened?
We just got busy.
You think? Yeah.
Life just happened.
I was working at a restaurant, and then I stopped working there, and then I worked at Oakley, and I said, this sucks, I'm done here.
You worked at what company?
Oakley.
Oh, shit, dude.
I mean...
Goodbye sponsors from Oakley ever.
Why? They went, oh, he worked here. How cool. I didn't say if I liked it or I hated it.
You just don't work there.
Fucking hated it.
Oh, now the sponsorship's gone.
It's okay. Our last Alan Wake episode, we literally shot all of our possible sponsorships from the film. It's really fun. I really like that bit.
I forgot we did that.
Okay, Jaden, I've got a crazy big question for you.
Oh,
other
beautiful.
than the sound.
I'm glad that we're starting off this podcast directly with the questions.
Yeah. Not even. I'm curious.
Not even, fool.
Yeah. If you could travel back in time with your current brain but kid body, what shenanigans would you get up to?
Current brain but kid body.
Yeah, like you have your current, like let's say you go back and you're 9.
Okay. I'd invest in stocks.
Okay. That's very nice. That's not very shenanigan-y. That's just smart.
Yeah.
That's just good.
See? Oh. Did you do that? Oh.
I did. Stop touching it, boy.
Boy,
you best stop touching your XLR, your XLR. I would take videos of myself masturbating and send it to my teachers to get them in trouble.
Really?
Yeah.
Or you would go, you take the videos, you put it on a flash drive.
Exactly.
And then you go to the computer when they're not around, not looking. You put it in, you download it, and then you tell somebody else that they have videos of you masturbating and that they threaten you with giving them the videos or else they wouldn't give you a good grade. And so when they go to check the computer, the teacher's like, go ahead, check it. Nothing's on it. And then they find the pictures, the videos.
And I look at them and I clink my little fingers together going... And they go, what the? I didn't. I go, a likely story. He's sick. Kill him.
Are you telling me that I just put those there? Sir, I'm 9. How would I just know to do that?
How would I?
I'll see you in court.
I'll see you in hell. Do you ever have any mean teachers that stood out? Any ones that you just despised, or things that a teacher did that was unfair?
Yes. A fairly recent one too.
Really?
Oh, just thinking about it makes me fucking angry.
Really?
A year ago when I was in community college, I had a math teacher that I fucking hated.
What was his name? What's his address?
He had a really long ethnic last name, so I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
What the hell was that?
It's my laptop.
What the hell, man?
You just freaked out to nothing because the audience can't hear that. It's an email from Planet Fitness.
Okay. But said, hey, you're not fit anymore. You're fired.
You're fired.
I don't work here. There. That's not how gyms work.
we cancel your subscription because you're too fat.
Exactly.
Your membership.
There's no saving you.
You're rebel without a cause.
Exactly.
But everybody hated him. It was I had him like right when COVID started, so I had him in person for like 2 or 3 months, and then I had to finish his class online for like the remainder of the semester. But I remember that I was on track to get an A, and then we had to submit him in I want to say it was a quiz. I think it was a quiz or a test. We had to like scan it with a phone app and then email it to him. And I had this class with Jen.
Okay.
That's
Jaden's dad for everyone.
Yes,
who doesn't know.
exactly.
General Carbajal.
General.
I was mixing Jen with Gerald.
General.
And it came out to General.
General Kenobi. But I scanned. It was 3 pages. I scanned it, and it was all in a PDF because I'm smart. I know how to put PDFs with multiple pages in it.
Okay.
And then I sent it to him, and I got the grade back, and I got a 33%.
What?
And I was like, what the fuck? And he sent me back the graded shit. He only graded the top paper. And so he assumed that I just didn't do the rest of the test.
What an actual dumbass.
And I emailed him, and I was like, hey, professor, like, I don't know if you saw, but there's 2 other pages of the test. I didn't just...
send you one.
Yeah. And this motherfucker didn't like to ghost me. So in class, like 2 weeks later, it was like at the end of it, it was like a Zoom class. And he was like, hey, he was like, all right, anybody have any questions? And I was like, hey, professor, yeah, I do. You're not responding to my email about me, like, I
30?
Yeah, I like called him out in the middle of the thing.
Yeah, fuck that guy.
And he just fucking disconnected.
What?
Yeah.
Dude, let's find where he lives and eat him.
Dude, so angry.
What a little homo, dude.
Absolute worst person. So
that's just like that's just vindictive
he's
too.
yeah, I know. I hate him.
Because it's like that's not even like you did anything like annoying.
No,
or like you did, like
no, he made a mistake and then he refuses to own up to it.
That's a typical just like ugh. I hate that. Like a lot of teachers I feel like are people who never left the high school mentally, so they end up going back there, and then a lot of teachers are just like, I want to help and teach kids.
Yeah,
he's one of the former. There we go.
I thoroughly considered like putting in like a ticket for like because you can like report teachers to like the higher ups of the college.
Yeah,
and they like look into it and shit. And I fully considered doing it, but I was like, no, because I was like, you know what, I don't fucking care enough. Like I'm out of the class.
Did he ever fix the grade?
No, he never
what?
did.
Why didn't you report it? That would have been awesome.
Because I ended up getting it. Would have been, but I was like, you know what? This isn't worth my time and effort, and I'm done with the whole college this semester, and I still have a B in the class, and I was like, I'm just gonna not deal with it and just go my merry way.
Would you have had an A if you had gotten like an A in that, or was
I think probably. I probably would have had an A, but I didn't really care because I was just trying to get my degree. I wasn't trying to do anything. Okay. So.
This today's background is brought to you by we're floating above the clouds looking at the moon.
It's brought to you by Squarespace.
We can't do that anymore, Jaden. One day we'll get a sponsor for like 10 seconds and they'll look back and be like, you can't.
Someone just jumped because like they're a fucking dog.
What the fuck? I was falling asleep to this angry story and then
they have dogophobia.
This is giving me like almost like motion sickness because I stare at this for a while and then I look at you and I feel like I'm moving. It's because we're like flying forward.
Oh yeah, that is kind of. Did you actually explain what the background was, or?
Yeah, we're over the clouds looking at the moon, like kind of. Either the clouds are just moving or. I don't know why that's so fun to do. Just ruin a note. Pick a note.
G sharp.
No, I mean like sing it. That's the new Hereditary soundtrack.
Hereditary, the Hereditary soundtrack has been really big on TikTok lately.
Like just the Reborn song. The
No, it's a very specific song. I think it's the
It's
one,
not that one.
It's the one with like it's a saxophone, but it's a bunch of like.
It's going. If that song played at any point in Hereditary, that whole movie would have been ruined.
I agree.
It's a very fine line of movie making on whether or not you put the Pink Panther theme song in fix your movie.
One of our friends recently, who I'll not name, I'm just kidding. It's Sydney. Ha!
Okay.
I exposed you on the podcast,
She's
Sydney.
not even a friend. Damn, dude. Idiot. I'm just kidding. I literally helped her. Helped her shave her head and like one of the.
Them.
I literally helped Sydney shave her head.
There.
When and yeah, that was like the most intimate moment I've had with a friend in a while. I was like, "Oh, look at us! I'm just shaving your little head."
But it was against their will, right?
Yeah.
You just held them down.
And I was just like, I was just talking to my mom about this. How I can sometimes make this squeal come out, and sometimes it doesn't. There was a lot of hot Cheeto goo in my throat, and it just didn't work.
Do you want me to get it out with my mouth? Do you want me to suck it out of your mouth?
It's not coming out right now.
Anyways, our friend Sydney, they watched Hereditary for the first time. And
You haven't seen it before?
They haven't. No.
Sorry, I can't do that. My brain's like, that doesn't make sense.
It's a very normal thing, Matthias.
It's not.
It's a pronouns thing.
It's pretty new. Sydney watched Hereditary.
Yeah, and so, and they were trying to explain to me that they like didn't enjoy it because it wasn't the type of scary that they liked. But I feel like Hereditary is the only type of scary that I like.
That's very fair.
I see where they're coming from, but also like I fucking love that movie.
Well, cause like I don't know.
I feel like sorry, go on.
Well, it's like an intense kind of scary where it's like dreadful.
Yeah.
And it can either be like, I don't even know if it would be too scary for some people, but I think like the slow kind of build for it.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe it could be seen as slow. Was it like, did they think it was too scary, or do they think it was, what they think?
Yeah, they thought it was because it's Hereditary is very scary.
It's very scary.
It's very scary in like a terrifying kind of way. And so they just didn't enjoy how like it was like, it's not like fucking like Insidious where like jump scare. Oh, that was so scary.
Jump scare.
Oh my god.
Yeah, there's like fun scary. Where
Yeah.
Like a Halloween movie.
Yeah.
Where you're like, oh fuck, Michael Myers is coming. He comes around, he goes shagadelic bang bang.
I'm gonna stab you, bye bye.
Do I make you horny, bite bite? And you go, ah!
No.
Okay.
But
Which that's fun.
Yeah. They just thought it was like too like not fun scary, just very like petrifyingly scary that like haunts you for days after, which to me was why I love that movie so much.
It's like the
Because
song,
it stuck with me for such a long time.
It's like the song Stinkfist by Tool.
Yeah.
It's like I'll keep digging till I feel something, you know?
Is he talking about his asshole?
He's talking about digging his hand into someone's ass.
Someone else's ass.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like he says, finger deep inside the borderline, and then something else. But then each time he comes back to the chorus, he gets deeper. He's like finger deep, knuckle deep, elbow deep, shoulder deep. And
then he goes, knick knack patty whack, give a dog a bone.
He's like, now only my heels are outside this person's asshole, and that person's going.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's an allegory for getting more out of life, and I'm like, you choose funny little allegories.
Getting
man.
more out of life?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So life is the asshole.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
I'm gonna write it all night long. Life is an asshole.
I'm gonna ride it all night long. Bam, bam. The rest of the band's like bam, bam, bam. They slowly like fall off time, being like, did I hear that right? I have in-ear monitors. These are like $1,300 monitors. I'm pretty sure I heard them right. It's really expensive monitors.
There's kids here, man.
What the fuck,
Life
man?
is an asshole.
These kids knew you for being in cars. What's your problem, man?
Nothing bothers me more than when something is tied too tight and I'm trying to untie it.
What about like social injustice or like people being killed?
This bothers
like,
me way more.
Okay.
Way more.
Just making sure.
That's upsetting for sure. But this,
that has its place. That has its place. That has its place. I've been doing this thing recently where
where you say shit over and over.
Well, it's how I do like an impression of like a robot, or like if Siri is saying something, because like she can't physically raise her voice at you.
Yeah.
Like how Sunny does in I Am Legend, iRobot.
It's the same actor.
Both Will Smith movies.
Yeah.
They both start with I.
Yeah.
Both kind of end times, not really actually, but in iRobot when he goes, "I did not murder him," and he punches the desk, and Will Smith's like, "That's anger right there, baby."
Up top.
Up top. Oh. Just shatters his phalanges in his hand.
What is iRobot but Gemini Man?
What?
I wanted to confuse you.
Yeah, you really did.
What?
Why did I bring that up? Oh, but like the way that I've been imitating robots and having them yell, since they can't since
Raise
Siri
their
can't
voices.
yell, they just repeat themselves in anger depending on how angry they are.
Okay.
You missed your turn. You missed your turn. You missed your turn. You missed your turn. Turn around. That's it.
Have you seen the video of the guy that keeps pressing the stoplight? What's it called? The thing you press to, like when you're walking and you're gonna cross an intersection.
Random dance.
That's the one. And it goes.
What are you talking about?
It's the one that you press when you're trying to cross the street, and it goes, "Please wait, please
crosswalk?
wait." Yeah, but the button for it, he keeps pressing it. It's taking a video. It's like, "Please wait, please wait, please wait, please wait to cross the street." Is what it goes to.
It's getting angry.
Yeah, it's so funny.
It gets stern. It raises its voice with him.
Hey, I'd be so scared.
I would want, like, you know how there's some like Lamborghini, like their car alarms go like
You do that?
like, please step away from the vehicle.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get that, and it goes,
Please put the gun down.
well, at first it's like, please step away from the vehicle, and then the second time it's like, hey, I'm not gonna ask you again. I would flinch hard. Speaking of flinching hard, I know I told you this already, but this was like my little moment of justice, and I had not. That made me just made me happy. When I was driving to your house in LA, which, as we know, in LA, there was this homeless guy walking without a shirt, classic. He was walking down the street and he was just going, "Get the fuck out of the way! Get the fuck out of the way!" And there's no, he wasn't running. He wasn't running from anything. He was walking and just being an asshole, yelling. Granted, he's not right in the head, but also big asshole. And there's this guy, like, not even in the way. He's like standing in like a storefront, like in the door of a storefront, and he has 2 pit bulls on a leash in front of him. Did I not tell you this?
No, you did.
Okay,
I remember.
I saw genuine surprise in your eyes, and you looked around. You're like, "What?" Yeah, that face.
I just made a very exaggerated Jim Carrey face.
You look like a Chinese dragon going. Well, no one can see what we're doing.
They can't.
But so this guy goes, "Get the fuck out of the way! Get the fuck!" And he couldn't even finish saying it the second time because, like, the pit bulls first looked at him the first time, and then he was going, "Get the fuck!" And they just screamed at him. He was like, "Oh fuck!" He like almost fell down. He flinched so hard. I was crying, laughing. I'm like, that is exactly what you get. Fuck you.
It's poetic justice, my friend.
Yeah, it was really fun. It was really good to watch.
Form of a pit bull.
I'm like, I know that you've already probably got it rough, but you were being an asshole in that moment. You needed to be humbled.
And that dog pushed in your place.
And it was two
dogs, two pit
big
bulls put in your
dogs.
place.
I'm like, dude, if that guy didn't have a firm grip on that, you were fucking lunch meat.
You are a begging strip, my man.
You were gonna be turned into some fucking bumblebee tuna. Bumblebee tuna. That's a gross name for that.
Bumblebee tuna.
I always imagined there were mashed up bumblebees in it, and I didn't want it. And then I learned that wasn't the case, and I was like, okay, I'll eat it. And I ate it, and I was like, it's still kind of smelly because it's tuna.
It's still kind of smelly.
Next topic, EDC, Jaden.
Yes.
Are you hyped?
We just came back from it, both of us.
No, you're just lying at this point.
No, we both went. We just came
You're
back. From
just lying.
Why is this a bit right?
You can't gaslight me anymore.
Why are you making this a bit right now? Why are you straight up lying to the audience?
Jade, you can't do this.
Yeah, I'm lying.
I'm already the browner of us two. They don't trust me.
For now.
You're gonna get skin pigmentations to become a even darker boy?
Yes.
Okay. But EDC, are you hyped?
I am hyped.
Ha! See, Jaden was lying all along, audience. You should trust
I didn't
me
go to
more.
EDC. Matthias did though, and he did hella drugs.
Yeah.
Right, Matthias?
No.
He's
I actually
ketamine.
didn't. I saw this one guy who looked literally like a fucking T-Rex because
Because he was in T-Rex costume.
no, because he had fucking scales and a tail.
Really?
No, he was just shirtless and he had his arms like hooked up like a little T-Rex would, and his tongue hanging out and his eyes half closed. So imagine that. Just I did the face for Jaden.
Was he high on the hemp?
I don't know what he was. That would have been some crazy weed if that's what he was on. That would have been like some weed like mixed in with some ketamine.
So ketamine featuring weed.
Exactly. But he looked a little strung out, but it is so fun, dude. It is so much stimulation.
Hell yeah.
I had a Red Bull vodka. It was pretty gross.
You can get drinks at EDC?
Yeah, of course.
I bet the line for that shit was hell long.
Not really.
Really? Was it like a person that was like making drinks there? Like a
No,
or was
there's
it
like there's like a bunch of little tents. It's huge. Like there's a ton of places to go around. But that was like I don't like you know me. I don't listen to EDM like
I don't know you at all.
at all.
Yeah, you're right.
That's right. We've never
You're
talked before. I like your little tattoo.
Thank
It's
you.
cute.
Which one? My
The
cowboy?
one right there.
My cowboy?
He looks like he's. Sometimes he looks like a little boy that sells lollipops, but sometimes he looks
So
like a cowboy.
specific. So, I've gotten called this. Someone called this the Tapatio man the other day.
That's wrong.
This is wrong.
That's not even.
But it was kind of funny.
He's
So I was
just,
like,
he's
"Oh,
wearing
shit."
a hat. He's looking in a different direction. He doesn't even have a mustache.
True.
Yeah, he doesn't have that patented mustache.
No, sir.
But yeah, we got to go to EDC.
Yeah, we're gonna.
We're gonna.
When is it again? May?
It's in May.
That's hella soon.
It's really soon.
Where is it again? Vegas?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
It's a little way across the country. We live in Boston, everybody. Everyone listening to us.
What is?
We are.
We are.
We're Boston based.
Since when?
Since always. We grew up here.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm really good at lying to the audience.
You are.
That's where Spider-Man's from.
Boston?
No, he's from Brooklyn.
Oh, okay.
I just lied to
no,
you.
it's from fucking Queens.
Yeah, you're right. It's Captain America's from Brooklyn.
Yeah.
Cause he's like,
It's a
"Where you
Brooklyn
from,
boy.
kid?" And he's like, "Queens," because he's trying to hold up a freaking terminal.
Uh-huh.
And then he goes, "Haha, I'm from near there." And then he shoots him in the head.
I'm from Nicaragua.
Captain America, born in Nicaragua. Yeah, yeah, that's a man right there.
Canadian citizenship.
Jane, you want to know something really funny? Okay.
Anyways. I'm just kidding.
Limp Bizkit.
Uh-huh.
They just released a new album.
They did?
Yeah.
They just wait. I'm gonna pick a random song and play a random part of it right now, live on the podcast.
He's gonna go holding hands.
I've never heard this shit before in my entire life, and I hate Limp Bizkit. Here, let's see. It's called "Still Sucks." Okay. Random song. This one's called "Snacky Poo."
That's Limp Bizkit, all right.
Yep. It still
Jaden,
sucks.
would you rather get caught masturbating or caught legitimately listening to Limp Bizkit?
Masturbating.
Yeah,
Because everyone masturbates.
100%.
Only tools listen to Limp
No
Bizkit.
one listens to Limp Bizkit.
There's one guy that listens to Limp Bizkit listening is going, oh,
Yeah,
fuck,
it's probably
these guys.
Isaac. Fuck that guy, dude.
Fucking Isaac.
Isaac, you probably
Dude,
listen to Limp Bizkit.
Isaac's favorite artist is Limp Bizkit.
What an actual
Straight up. Isaac, if you can hear this,
say cuck.
text me and say, fuck you, Limp Bizkit is the greatest band of all time.
Yeah, Lump Biscuit is literally
Lump
poggers. Lump Biscuit is literally poggers. Jaden, what does poggers mean?
Do you actually don't know?
No.
It's because I think I said it once and you were like, what the fuck is that? Right?
I've like heard it. Is it literally just like an exclamation for like good?
Yeah. If someone's poggers.
That sucks.
It's like a Gen Z because it comes from Twitch when like Pog play the game.
Oh,
Yeah. So when they're like
that's
oh,
POTG though.
POTG? Yeah, it is, but it's shortened to POG, POG. And then it's
Fat ass white girl.
So it's derived from that. I'm gonna start spelling poggers like that and
That
see
way,
if anybody
Fuck
catches
that,
on.
I'm spelling it that way from now on. Did we just peak like crazy right there? What just
I
happened?
think I did, yeah. I think it was me.
Okay.
You know me, I always be peaking.
Yeah.
I'm peaking right now. Dude, I peaked in high school. Do you know that?
You were 6'2" in high school.
6 foot. Do you know the song? It's like 6 feet tall and super strong, something like that. It's
he was big just as he was dumb.
Yeah.
You don't pull on Superman's cape. You don't spit in the wind.
Yeah, that one.
You don't
that song.
pull the mask off the old Lone Ranger, and you don't mess around with Jim.
Exactly.
That's a good song.
Okay.
You know what song that is?
Nope.
You don't mess around with Jim. You don't mess around with Jim. It's by Jim Croce.
Jim Crow? Jesus.
Jim Croce, and he says, "Don't fuck with me, all right? Don't you ever try to fuck with me, because I'm Jim Croce, all right? I wrote Time in a Bottle. Sound familiar?
Don't you ever try to fuck me?
I love that South Park
Don't
episode.
you ever try to fuck me?
It's a really good character for
It is.
Mr. Sanders.
Colonel?
Bernie Sanders,
The Colonel.
not Colonel Sanders. Are they related?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think Colonel Sanders is Bernie Sanders' son.
They're like the same age.
Bernie's as old as time. I'm convinced that Bernie Sanders is like Gandalf. Like he's existed as long as the Earth has, but he's only been in his physical form for 5,000 years.
He's a celestial being that's been here from the beginning.
Exactly. I didn't know that was Gandalf.
What?
Because I never seen the movies. That Gandalf is like, because I knew he was like an old wizard, but my brain was like, he's probably just like a 200-year-old wizard or something like that.
he's probably like 72.
He's like a part of a race that's like a celestial race. That's like,
really?
like one of the creators. Yeah, and he's been alive before Middle Earth was even a thing, but he's only been in his physical wizard human quote unquote form for like I think like 500 years or something like that.
Why is he so dumb then?
I don't know. I've only seen The Hobbit 1 and 2, and I barely remember them, and never seen any Lord of the Rings movies.
I'm not looking at you super thrilled right now.
Because you like the movies?
Those are pretty good movies.
They just fucking walk.
Like as walk?
They just fucking walk everywhere.
Yeah, they do, but like
stupid as shit.
Jaden, technically all we do is walk everywhere.
No.
Yeah? That's that thing from Kung Pao, which takes place in like ancient like China.
Egypt? No.
Shut up. Where it takes place in like ancient China, and he's like the chosen one walked and sometimes drove, and it's him in like a red Cadillac with John Mayer playing in the guitar in the background.
That true?
I think so. That like I heard that was John Mayer at some point, and I like that being true.
He plays Gravity.
Yeah.
Gravity.
Stay the hell.
Stay the fuck.
All his guitar strings break.
I wish just once he did that in a concert. Stay the fuck away from me.
Stay the fuck away from me.
Everyone's like, whoa.
It's like, whoa, man. What?
Have you seen the video of John Mayer's become a lot cooler the past couple of years?
Yeah, he really has.
Because he was like,
he made a full 180.
Yeah, he used to be a complete douchebag. He said the N-word.
He also there was that video of him doing an interview where he goes, "I am a shallow man."
Does he really do that?
Yeah.
That's so funny.
And he does not look like he's joking whatsoever. Like if Chris Evans was like, "Oh yeah, I'm shallow," it's like that's its joke. But John Mayer was like, "I am a shallow man." No remorse, no sense that he was joking in his eyes. And it was just like, wow, dude,
crazy.
But now he's like, "But if you give me just one night."
Yeah, he's a cool guy. No, I'm
gonna fuck you and I like your personality because I'm no longer shallow and I did a 180 and I don't say the N-word anymore and I wear a purple jacket and I make a funny music video with a low quality band. Oh, wow, that was some interesting metering out there, John.
Very poetic. Is that prose? But there was an incident. There's a video of it where he has like, you know how like artists that are like that, they have like big like that, they usually have like different guitars for like different like songs. Like they'll finish a song, they'll hand a guitar to a tech and they'll give them a different guitar. Yeah, especially if they have stuff that's in like different tunings. I guess he played a song, and then they went into another song that has like a sweet guitar intro with like the band like playing in the background. Okay. And he like, I think he had to like receive the wrong guitar, or he like just like didn't give the guitar off and just kept the guitar. But he played it was just by himself. The band hadn't come in yet, and he played the first couple notes, And then he just stopped and started laughing. He was like, he looked at the side and into the mic. He was like, this is the wrong guitar. This is the wrong tuning. And then he laughed and he was like to everybody. He was like, wait, hold on. I want us to keep going with this. I want to see I want you guys to hear what it would sound
That's
like.
awesome. That's really awesome.
And the fucking guitar is like a half step too high. And so the band is playing and it just sounds terrible.
That's really funny.
And everyone laughs and then switches the guitars. Like, anyways, let's actually do the song for real.
I've definitely done that before when I would use a capo and then I put it on the wrong one. I was like, no, let's keep. I want to hear how bad this
would
sounds.
sound.
That's awesome. That's really funny.
Yeah.
Jaden, who are some of your favorite YouTubers now versus some of your favorite YouTubers back when you were like a wee little boy?
Let's see. When I was a wee boy, my favorite YouTubers, I was really big into Minecraft Let's Players, as we all were at one point.
I don't think I ever was.
What the fuck?
Sorry, I'm just cooler than the average Joe, dude.
I have memories of watching PewDiePie play Happy Wheels while I was playing Modern Warfare 3 on my Xbox 360. That's the most 2012 sentence I could have ever said.
Yeah, that was a lot. And
life.
I was there too. We were playing split screen.
Oh hell yeah! Those are the days, dude.
We would watch Happy Wheels and like play Halo Reach or something.
Yeah.
Or Halo, Reach.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those are the days.
That was cute, dude.
Those are the days. But
and then there were those days where, remember when we wouldn't do anything else and like the only thing we were actively doing was watching Equals 3? Dude, I went back and I watched some old ones.
And they don't hold up, right?
Dude, they are so unfunny. They are obnoxiously unfunny. I'm like, wow, Ray William Johnson is not funny at all.
And we thought that was the funniest shit ever.
I remember crying laughing.
Yeah.
And I remember your dad laughing too, because we watched that out in like the living room.
Oh man, if my dad was laughing, it was not fun. I'm just kidding, Dad.
I'm just kidding, Gerald. Good man. But yeah, that's a cute little memory. Like we literally just had Equals 3 playing out in like your like living room, and then I think your dad walked out and was like, "Hey, this is funny." That's not what your dad sounds like. Shut up, Dad! I hate you. You wouldn't understand.
Doing your mom.
He's like, no, I get it. It's funny.
No, I understand. It's comedy. Ha ha. Classic comedy.
What was the other one? There was Doing Your Mom. What was the other one?
I don't remember the other one. I just remember Doing Your Mom.
Stalking Your Mom. Stalking Your Mom.
Is that really the other one?
Isn't it?
They both sound familiar.
I've been stalking your mom for like 4 years straight. No, I'm pretty sure I'm mixing them both together.
That sounds like a super mega bit.
Yeah, no, because he goes, I've been doing your mom for like 4 years straight. It's her at the Walmart picking out your drawers. I just like skipped a whole verse.
I'm impressed that you remember that though. I don't remember.
But her ass was looking good all up in them mom jeans. I remember that line.
That's funny. What does he do now?
Fucks off.
Okay. But yeah, Equals 3, PewDiePie, the Creatures. Do you know who they are?
That was like
Uber Hackster Nova. I remember like Sly Fox Hound.
Uber Hackster Nova was when I first watched Happy Wheels, and that was the funniest shit ever to me.
He used to play Minecraft a lot. I used to watch Sly Fox Hound.
Oh yeah, that was where we got the "Don't use the die."
Yeah, don't use the die.
God damn it! Yeah, wow, that is cringy as hell. Yeah, that is funny.
And the remix. Don't use the die.
God damn it! God damn it! God damn it!
Use the die.
I do remember. Wow.
That's deep in my brain.
We have changed.
I disagree.
Now I watch Game Grumps like a grown man.
I watch Super Mega.
That's not true. I don't watch.
I used to watch Game Grumps a lot.
Yeah.
And like I want to say like late middle school to most of my high school, I used to watch Game Grumps and play Skyrim in the background.
That sounds peaceful.
It was very. I something really weird is in high school I used to be hella introverted.
Yeah.
And then something happened.
Dude, before then you were even more so.
Yeah.
I feel like I helped in slowly peeling you out.
You did. But I was like even like me consciously, I was like, no, yeah, I'm an introvert. I don't like really hanging out for that long. I like to stay home, play games, and be with myself and do these things. But something happened in college where I just flipped. I just turned into a total extrovert.
Yeah.
So I don't get it. But I used to remember being out with like our friends and then in my head being like, oh man, I can't wait to get home so I can play Skyrim and watch Game Grumps.
Yeah. No, it's nice to recharge, but like, you know, I had that too where like for a long time I was like I was like, I'm sometimes an extrovert, sometimes an introvert. Just kind of depends on how I'm feeling. You know, I'm not that original of a person, because that's what literally everyone says. They go, oh, if I'm around the right people, then I'm an extrovert. I'm like, I think that just means you're an introvert.
Yeah.
Right?
I feel like it just means you're a person.
Yeah.
Because
if I'm hanging out with a bunch of like cartel people, I'm probably not going to feel so extra. I'm just be like, so what do you do? Oh, you cut off heads? Oh, okay, that's pretty cool.
Nice, sick.
Nice. I can't do that myself.
Yeah.
That would personally make me sick to myself. I'd probably faint and pass out, but you know, unless I like really hated the guy. Actually, no, I think I am just.
And he's
straight.
like, quiet.
He's an introvert. And he goes, yeah. Pinche osipon.
What does that mean?
I think it means like big mouth.
Oh, nice.
Because there was a guy who had at my old work.
Big Mouth, I love that show.
No, you don't.
I've never seen it. Go on. It's a stupid asshole at your work.
Okay. At this restaurant that I worked at, and there was
Applebee's,
this guy,
right?
Yeah,
Okay.
and there was this guy who was really loud, and whenever he would come to the back, he was just annoying. I'm sure he's a nice guy, but God, if he wasn't just so Mexican. No, I'm kidding. He reminded me of like some people in like this is the very specific feeling that I associated him with. Imagine like our parents, like when we were younger, having a party, but like say it's somewhere where we don't have a room or somewhere to run away to.
Yeah.
And like say we're like trapped in the living room and it's like 12 or 1, and so our little bodies are tired, so we're like kind of like falling asleep on like the couch or something, and there's that one guy whose voice like gets too loud
And you can hear it.
where it's like it like pierces your comfort level because you're like trying to zone out.
Yeah.
That is him. That feeling was this person at work at all times.
Damn.
He would always come in and he would just be the loudest, and like no one's talking to him, no one's responding. Like sometimes they do, but like he just go in, he'll just start like just on nothing, and then he is the first to laugh at the thing he says, and I'm like, dude, how do you? And like I'm a patient person. This man annoyed me like in record time. It was crazy. He'd walk and be like, and I'm like, shut up, dude. I'm like, what's your fucking problem? But then when I would talk to him outside, he's like, hey bro, how you doing? I was like, I'm good, man. I'm good. I really want to kill you right now.
What?
My bloodlust is immeasurable. Run.
Damn.
But yeah, that exact feeling.
That's a hell of a feeling that you just like pin down. And like,
you know that feeling,
I
right?
do, yeah.
Like you're cozy.
I've never thought about that feeling.
Yeah,
before.
you're cozy. You're like laying there, and then like one person, like they're drunk, but like they can talk pretty loud and they're fine. But there's that one person who's like yelling, and it's like, hey, it's not yelling
for no
time
reason.
Right now. You're like, it's 1 a.m. All right, you can talk, you can use your outside voice even, but you don't have to yell. I'm a little kid. I'm laying here. I'm trying to sleep. I don't have my own room here. This isn't my house.
Do you remember when
and I'm bored.
Do you remember when
I'm sleeping for fun. Go on.
Do you remember when our dads and all like the older men would like when it's late at night and we're playing video games, they'll like go out in like the back and like smoke cigars and talk.
Yeah.
On like a fire pit or something.
Yeah. Now we do that.
Oh shit! But no, we're not doing cigarettes. Sorry, cigars.
I do cigars sometimes.
We're doing ketamine.
That's right.
We're doing crack pipes.
Yeah, we're real men.
We're real crack pipes.
We're 2020 men.
2021 men.
Well, I mean, do you say the decade? Jaden, do you call them the 1971s or the 1970s?
The 71s.
Yeah. That's really annoying. You shouldn't do that anymore. People are going to hurt you. They're going to go, did you just call them the 71s? You're fucking dead, man.
So anyways, those YouTubers.
Nice.
And then very recently, I don't know about you, but when I was a kid, all of my YouTube content was like stuff like Shane Dawson, Smosh, and then Let's Players. That was all the shit that I watched and listened to. But now it is Super Mega is probably like my only Let's Play or video game related thing or like variety.
Like comedy.
Yeah, thing. And then the rest of it is either music YouTubers or it's cooking YouTubers.
Really?
Yeah.
Like who? Binging with Bobbish.
I some of his shit is on my feed, but I'm not subscribed. I don't really like him that much because most of the ones that I like listening to and watching are like kind of funny.
Oh yeah.
Like there's a guy named Joshua.
Ooh, eat
Wiseman.
shit binging with Bobbish. Jade does not think you're funny.
Fuck you, Babish. You're a great cook, but you're fucking dull as shit.
Yeah, get out of here, Babish.
Babish. But Joshua Wiseman is a good one because he kind of has like our humor, but he is a chef and makes food, and he's like our age too, so I like him a lot. He's fun. Adam Ragusa is dope.
It's a cute last name.
Ragusa.
You watch a lot of cooking things.
I do.
I wish I liked cooking more, dude. It's such a good thing to get into, but God, if I just like, maybe if like I had my own place and didn't have to worry about people always walking into the kitchen being like, hey, I want to make something. Then like, but I just like to get in there and get out. But
that definitely helps.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As I was saying this out loud, I'm like, that's honestly probably why.
Because I didn't like cooking until I moved out. Because before I wasn't even really allowed to cook.
Really?
Beforehand. Yeah, my parents get mad at me if I cook shit.
That's so weird.
Because I would cook stuff in the kitchen and the house would smell like food. Because what happens when you cook shit and they get mad at me for the house smelling like food.
Food smells when you cook it?
I know, dude.
That's bonkers.
It's fucking crazy.
That is not poggers.
And I get hazed for it. Like, how dare your food smell like food?
Hey, your food smells like food. Your mom comes down with a can of Raid and sprays you in the eyes.
Mom, that's cockroach killer. I'm unaware. But because I remember when I first moved out in my apartment and I didn't have a job because it was the height of COVID, so I was living on unemployment, baby. Yeah. So I moved out and I had so much time. I was cooking shit like every night.
That sounds nice.
It was nice because it's just there's something about like you're in your space, nobody else is there. If someone else is there, it's like Jen or my roommates, and they don't give a shit. They're their own people. But I'm in the kitchen. I have music playing on the TV, and like I have candles lit, and I'm just like cooking. I'm like, damn, fuck yeah.
You like sipping on wine when you cook?
It's usually cocktails.
That sounds
I will
nice.
sip on because I'm not really a wine or a beer person, but I am a cocktail person.
I want to be a wine person because, like, I don't know, something really classy about wine.
Yeah.
But I just can't say I've ever sipped a wine and been like, I want to do that again.
Yeah, I mean, it's just like anything else in alcohol. It's like the more you drink it, the more you start to like it. But
I'm sure. But it's like, I'd rather drink something. I'm just like,
yeah.
Good.
I mean, I'm in the same boat. I agree. I've kind of started to warm up to white wine a little bit just because it's not so, because like red wine is like a whole other profile that you can only find in red wine. Yeah. It's like it is
kind
like
of heavy too.
Yeah, it's heavy. It has tannins and shit in it. It dries out your mouth.
It has what?
Tannins.
What's tannins?
I think
the
it's
Royal
like
Tenenbaums?
It's like stuff that it's stuff that when you drink it comes in contact with your mouth, it like dries out. It gives your mouth the feeling of like the moisture being sucked out of it.
Kind of like cranberry juice.
Yeah, kind of like that. So yeah, red wine just isn't my cup of tea. The other day when I was at work at my new restaurant, I was working a party and they ordered like a $300 bottle of wine, 2 of them, and they finished 1.5 of them. And so at the end of the night, they left, and the person I was with was like, "Do you want to take this wine home? It's really good wine." I was like, "Sure." So I brought it to Sarah and Sydney and Merrick's house, and we poured a glass of that really expensive wine, and we all tasted it. And we're like, "This shit's good." It like didn't make me like red wine usually does.
You didn't sit there and dry heave.
Yeah,
that's nice.
So
yeah, I would like that more. Just
yeah,
I really want to learn. Also just because being liking hot ones, I was like, I'd like to learn how to make some chicken, some really good hot wings.
You should. They're honestly not that hard.
I know. Specifically, I'd want to make my own like original sauce, and I feel like that would be a lot of fun.
Mm-hmm. You have you ever tried to like roast like do like oven baked wings?
Yeah.
You have.
Yeah.
Okay. Because regular wings from like Wingstop or whatever they're made with they fry them, right?
I think they're fried. Yeah.
Okay. Have you ever tried to fry anything? Like at home?
Yeah, we fried tacos.
Oh, okay. But was that like in a pan or something? And
yeah, just in a pan with just like a lot of oil.
Anything with like anything like because I've made like beer battered fish and shit like that.
Yeah. We
had to get like a pot and a fuck ton of oil. It is such a bitch to fry shit at your home.
Yeah, it sounds like it would be.
Yeah.
Instead of having a fryer, a thing dedicated for that.
Yeah.
But if you have a fryer in your home, you're either like making money cooking stuff, or you have a problem.
Yeah, I agree. Well, you know what? I didn't think about that, but that actually might not be a bad idea. Because when you use oil for shit, you're not supposed to take it out. You're supposed to leave it in. But if you're like fryers for like fast food places, they leave the oil in there, and they never like change it out.
I mean, they change it at the end of the day.
Well, yeah. Well, it depends on the place.
You should change your oil out at the end of the day.
Because you can strain oil out. Because the more you use oil, the better it gets.
It's weird.
It is weird.
I don't know how much I believe you.
So, well, I invented the game, so you should. I'm just kidding. But I know a lot of people that like they have a fryer and they have oil in it, and they'll like strain out the oil, but they'll keep the oil in the thing, so they don't have to keep getting, because it's really hard to get rid of oil, especially within an apartment, because you can't just dump it down the sink.
Yeah.
I mean, you can, but it's really bad for your pipes.
It's really bad for your pipes.
Yeah.
And also, if you cause an issue, then someone's going to come up and shoot you in the head.
Exactly. So, because this, like, I think it's like if you live in a house, you're supposed to like dump the oil in the backyard or something. You're supposed to like make a hole. You put it in your car. You put it in your neighbor's car.
You put it in your neighbor's car seat.
Yeah.
So he sits down and goes, "What the fuck?"
It just slips right out.
Slips and then stomps on the accelerator and crashes into his garage.
And you're like, hey, got him.
Yeah.
But I should get like a fryer. I'm gonna ask for a fryer for Christmas from my parents. Get like a fryer, just put the oil in there and leave it, and then now I can just fry shit, dude.
And then your cat can jump inside of it.
Exactly. And I always keep it on just in case, because I don't want to have to wait for it to warm up.
Yeah, exactly.
So my
what
cat
happens? You
just
come home at 3 a.m. You're like, God, I want to fry something right now.
Yeah.
And then your cat's already in there. You're like, well, I'm not gonna just let Winona go to waste.
I tell Jen all the time, I was like, you know, if we died right now, Winona would eat both of us, right? Because she would eat us. She tried to.
Yeah.
She would take bites.
She'd be like, hang, hang, hang. And then she would cry a little bit, like, what have I done?
What have I
Why
done?
am I? And then
She looks at her paws.
It's scary. I woke up when I spent the night at your house. I woke up to Winona, like her little like paws like stepping on me.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, what the fuck? What's going on? I thought it was like you like poking me, but then I felt like three at the same time, and I was like, him and Jen wouldn't both be up to poke
It's
me.
my cock.
Yeah. And I look up and you're like, oh, I thought you were asleep. I'm like, that doesn't mean it's okay. What the fuck?
Just go back to sleep.
Go to bed. No, go to bed.
No.
But yeah, and I woke up to Winona walking on me, and then she cuddled between my legs, and I was like, oh, it's sweet. But then she was doing the thing where she was making the biscuits,
yeah.
But it was really kneading the dough. Some people say. But it was really uncomfortable because she was pressing on my balls. I was like, well, no, you gotta stop, dude. It's like that borderline hurts.
That's funny. She doesn't make biscuits very often.
No.
So you should feel flattered.
Yeah, I was. I felt flattered and flattened.
Nice.
Because she pressed my balls to a thin pizza dough. You get it.
You get it.
My favorite YouTubers when I was a wee little boy, 100% PewDiePie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Pewds.
That stupid like scream reaction video of his that got just like, you know, the one where he blew up, where it's like him and just reacting to Amnesia.
Yeah. I recently watched him play Aoni with Jen.
What is that?
Aoni. It's
Is that the one on the Wii?
The purple. No, it's the fucking purple dude. Yeah.
I haven't thought of that game in forever.
I haven't either. I watched it expecting it to like be shitty or like not be funny. It was still really funny.
Really?
Yeah, it was.
I did the same thing recently where I watched Hibbs like that old like reaction video or compilation videos, like scary funny moments of like Amnesia. I didn't laugh or chuckle or smile once.
Damn.
That's it.
Okay.
But yeah. Oh no, I watched him. I watched Equals 3. Equals 3 was a big one. I even watched Equals 3 until Robbie Motz came out. You don't even know who Robbie Motz is.
I have no idea who that is.
He was this thin blonde dude who was like a drama student who Ray William Johnson was like, hey, I'm done, dude. I'm gonna get someone else to do Equals 3. And so then he got this girl to do it, and she did it for like 5 seconds, and everyone was like, we hate her. And I mean, I don't think she was that funny, but granted, Ray wasn't that funny either.
Yeah.
And then I watched, and then this thin kind of Evan looking motherfucker comes out. His name was Robbie Motz, and he was like, "I do equals 3 now. I auditioned with a lot of people." He was actually pretty funny. I liked him.
Nice. But did the people like him?
I think so.
Okay.
I don't know, actually.
I feel like inevitably, if you're gonna change the host of anything, there's gonna be a lot of people that don't like them.
Oh yeah, but like
it's like when
John Tron. So you're gonna say
yeah
John Tron and Dan sex bang.
Mr. Avedon.
Yeah, I wish I had watched John Tron like as a kid because I would have liked that a lot.
Yeah.
But I love his stuff now. Now I like his.
You know what I love is his
What's
political takes. He knows exactly. I'm kidding, guys. John Tron has some fucked up political takes.
I don't know exactly what they are. I just heard they were not that great, and I was like, whatever. I like his content, so I'm not gonna look at what it is.
Ignorance is bliss.
I was like, what? Does he hate Mexicans? That's fine.
I think he said some racist shit before, and I think some anti-trans stuff before as well. I think
he's not a big fan of Transformers.
No, he thinks that
Starscream kind of whack.
Shia LaBeouf, shitty actor. Sorry,
that's not true.
Megan Fox, kind of dumb.
Megan Fox, not even that hot.
Receiving a call from my girlfriend. Should I put her on
put her on speaker. Jen, you knew.
Nah, I don't want to.
Okay,
I'm not gonna.
Yeah, she turns on the phone. She goes, "I can't find Winona. I don't know where she is." And we're like, you get it.
I do get it. Sorry. Oh, I got a text.
It's okay. I can't believe you, Jaden. You left me alone with the audience. So audience, how come you haven't left a comment yet? You know, apparently.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Apparently that's like good for like algorithms and stuff. I don't care. I don't know.
Sorry,
but,
audience. I didn't mean to be so
comment
loud.
your favorite fruit, and then comment a number of your choice with 3 digits afterwards. I want to see at least 3 of those, so someone who scrolls down to the comments, it goes, "What the fuck? What's the deal with these?" That's it.
Okay.
Do that.
Okay.
But now I really like Oni Plays. They're very funny.
Yeah.
Mostly because I had liked animation and stuff. I think more so as an adult, I appreciate animated movies and animation like way more than I did as a kid. Because as a kid, you just kind of look at it. But now as an adult, I go, they drew every fucking frame of this? Like, that's ridiculous. I can't draw one frame.
It's true.
You can. I saw your cheeseburger earlier.
Thank you. I made it a cheeseburger in Adobe Illustrator, everybody. So basically, I'm taking commissions. If anybody wants to hire me. No, it's true. My roommate is an animator. Like, she went to school for it.
That's so cool.
And she worked like so long on her final thingy, and it was like
30 seconds.
Yeah, and I'm just kidding. It was like 2 minutes or something like that. It
Oh,
was
really?
like minutes.
That's long.
But yeah, it is long. But it was like, I remember she had to work she worked like day and night on it for a long time.
Jaden
It's
just
probably
dog whistled Islam.
What?
Jaden just dog whistled Islam.
If you reverse this podcast, if you reverse this podcast, you'll hear me saying a lot of pro Taliban shit.
Yeah. Pro Taliban shit.
Pro Taliban shit.
Pro Taliban shit backwards is
Is that true?
Maybe. I am one hungry little hippopotamus.
We can probably cut it really soon. We've been recording for 50 minutes.
Okay.
Plus Jen is like, when are you coming home?
And you go, "I'll be home when I feel like being home."
I turned to a pterodactyl and fly away.
That was an old Daniel Tosh bit that made me cry when I was a little boy.
Really? Did you cry?
Yeah.
Like a baby?
Yeah. Cause he says he's like time. What's it called? The thing where we skip ahead an hour. Daylight savings.
Yeah.
I figured it out.
Okay.
He goes, daylight savings times. He's like, that's stupid. I have a new proposition. Instead of jumping 1 hour ahead, 5 hours ahead. And he's like, you'll thank me when you go to a club and you almost hooked up with like an ugly woman. You find out she's a pterodactyl or something like that. He's like, you'll be back. They always come back for my coochie in the dark. And that sound made me cry as a little boy.
Yeah. Daniel Tosh was really funny when I was a kid. So was Dane Cook.
Yeah. That's another thing. Like comedians.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, true. Yeah. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah.
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 Like I probably did not find Seinfeld that funny I didn't find that 70s show that funny as a kid.
Mm-hmm.
And then there was like a sweet spot where I found it hilarious.
Mm-hmm.
And then recently I've been rewatching some of it and I'm like
it's back to being not funny again.
it's a little more funny because I understand it in some of their stuff, but I'm like, God, like 90% of what they joke about is just like sex. Not that I'm a big prude or anything, but it's just like it gets old.
Yeah. Yeah, I see that.
Yeah.
I've only ever watched that show when I was like a youngin'.
It's pretty funny.
But I remember watching or listening to rather. Oh, it was Chris D'Elia. I used to watch a lot.
Yikes.
Yeah, I know. Damn.
That one made me sad. I'm like, come on, man.
Dude, half these comedians are canceled. Louis C.K. also canceled.
He's fine though.
He is?
I'll go as far as to say that he's fine.
I honestly don't even remember what it was.
He jerked off in front of someone.
Was it?
You're like, oh, why is that okay? Well, oh my God,
what's the context? What are the details?
He asked, can I jerk off in front of you? And they felt pressured because, he's a high up person and they didn't want to offend him. So they said yes. Which is like, granted, that's like viable, but also like he just asked. So it's like, it's weird. Like it's immoral. Yeah. But it's not like unlawful. And I mean, it's immoral in like the eyes of like a Christian, but like in the eyes of like just the law and whatever, I was like, he's fine, I think. Like, granted, I wasn't there, so I don't know. But he had a new special, and he makes fun of it. It's really funny. He's like, "You guys are so fucking lucky. I don't know your thing. Everyone in this room knows my thing. The president of the United States knows my thing." It's so funny.
That is hilarious.
Yeah, he owns up to it like so hard, and he's like, "Look, whatever your thing is, it's like just." Say your thing is like, I don't know, jerking off in front of someone. He's like, and if you ask someone, that was my
scary. It sounded like it was coming from behind me. It scared me. That's trippy.
He's like, say you ask someone like, can I jerk off in front of you? Just throwing one out there, and they say yes. Just ask, are you sure? And then his next thing is like, and if they say yes, just don't do it. Just don't do it anyways. So yeah, no, he's fine in my eyes. I don't feel like that's too controversial to say.
I agree. This is so
because like it is weird and like it's definitely an uncomfortable situation. Like if someone comes up to you and go like, hey, you want to like have sex later? You're like, all right, that's uncomfortable. But I mean, it's an uncomfortable question if you don't want it, but if you do, then it's cool.
It's fine. Yeah.
So it's like, where's I don't know. Line? Yeah, it's weird.
Just don't do it.
Just ask, are you sure?
Woo. All right. Well, with that one, thanks for listening to the podcast, everybody.
Here's the beat. That's the music rolling in.
Oh, shit.
Hear it?
You timed that shit out perfectly.
I mean...
How do you know?
Yeah, I timed it. Exactly. That music's rolling in. Oh, that's nice. Maybe the melody's coming in right now?
Okay, I'll see you next time.
I might be a bit early, but...
Yeah.
Let's say yeah and fade out.
Okay. Yeah.